Hello everybody and welcome back to today's video, and as you can see the style of plot is quite different. This plot is just so scenic and beautiful and personalised. I could just sit here for hours and watch the cable cars and the steam trains and everything else just chug along. The most important thing to note about this plot is that it's not set in modern day. Just look at that horse. The second most important thing about this plot is that it's not just some beautiful, hip Victorian metropolis. Not all of the plot anyway. There is countries and borders and forts and criminal outlaw villages. This plot is actually amazing, and there's a map on screen now showing you all of it. Let's start with the city of Anteleon. I already hope you enjoy this plot because a lot of time and effort has gone into it. And here is of course the city of Anteleon. This is the capital of one of the countries and the largest city on the map. Although it's not the only city. Stay tuned for that. We've got the fancy French hotel here, and it's important to know that this is all based off of New Orleans. There's some swamps which I'll show you guys at the end, so yeah, it does make sense, but it's just also beautiful. Like, if any of you guys have ever seen that Disney movie, The Princess and the Frog, it does remind me a bit of that, but it's got its own identity, its own spin onto it. And just there is the yellow flag of the state we're in. The law's really complicated, but basically America essentially wiped out these countries and turned them into states. It happened historically, but this is a fictionalized version of America and everything else. It's called like Renzonia or something like that. The maps have all the information. I've put that in post-production. And that is it from me. There'll be subtitles below if you're interested. It's because this video is just very long because it's just such a big plot. And of course, all plots are limited to use the same size, but this plot's amazing. There will be subtitles to guide you throughout the video, and I'll also include timestamps. And I do ask for a like and subscribe, but only if you guys enjoy the video itself, and I'll see you at the outro. Another thing, here we have the creator of the plot, Crispy Potato Nugget. There he is right there. See you at the outro. And hey, that's almost it for the plot. We've just got the factories there, and that's pretty much all of it. It's just so big. I mean, every single plot in Itty Bitty Tours uses the same size with the Game Pass. I don't know how he's just fit so much on there. Big credit to him. It's just so big. Like, it really does feel like its own country. That's going to be it. If you want to stay here just to see it all, like, I'm just zooming out for ages. You've got the city of Trinidad there. Honestly, I'm still confused how he's fit so much on there with that scale. Thank you all for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe. See ya!